Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Let's go to Puerto. My name is Ben Bradford. And it's my wife and son and our dogs. We got 7 animals. We got our own business. And Coda's the big dog. He's the top one. Anyhow, we're moving to Mexico and Puerto Vallarta, Bucerías. And there is a big reveal at the end of all these episodes that will show how we got down there. But this is all our animals, and we want to live down there. You know, the Banderas Bay has these whales that literally jump out of the water hundreds of feet off the shore. But, you know, we're going to try to work down there. And this is the introduction. That's Sylvia, New Earth. Some pictures. I love ancient civilizations and a lot of ancient architecture. I was a bird watcher when I was young. But we used to vacation in San Diego. Here we are there. Hey, Mom, we're in Japan. But, you know, we live in Tucson, Arizona. We walk our dogs here. It's dry and hot. And we got to fly and pay a lot of money for doing anything these days. So let's see if we can get down to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, and live down there. You know, here I am looking for my home, and this is the channel. I'm going to be showing all the different places I ate and lived and stayed. I hopped on a bus, spent 40 hours down there. I met a YouTuber named David Living Outdoors. Went on a nice hike with him at Nogalito Echo Park. And it was an awesome trip. I documented everything for my wife. I wasn't doing any of this to make a channel, but my 9-year-old son showed me how. And I'm vegetarian now. Was vegan, but after Puerto Vallarta, pescatarian is the deal. And here we are on the streets, you know. Hey, Mom. And welcome, you know. Join along. If you don't want to subscribe, fine, but, you know, join the journey. This is all real time. So here I am, part 2. I landed. My afternoon was exploring the Malecón. And so I walked out of my hostel, and boom, there's the military. Their presence was always all day, every day, right there on the Malecón. So actually it was very nice. But I had never been here before. Never been to Mexico, other than Habitat for Humanities that I built 30 years ago with a friend from the program in our Spanish class. But all I knew was Nogales and third world country living, really poor and really nothing like this tropical, beautiful, wonderful area of Puerto Vallarta in the Banderas Bay. Bahia de Banderas. Yeah, the whales are right out there. And it's really super deep in that bay. And anyhow, I'd gotten to Puerto Vallarta after all this long 40-hour, 36-hour bus trip, showered up, and boom, I hit the streets and started to explore around just kind of where I was staying. I happened to be right here at Los Arcos, and the Puerto Vallarta signs right down there. Very busy, very twisty, and but the smell of the ocean, the humidity, the beauty of it was just outstanding. I'll let you watch a little. Marismas. This was recommended to me by YouTubers all over the place. It is actually a fantastic fish taco place. Camarón y pesca. Anyhow, I hit that place right away, and bam! I saw across the street a fellow YouTuber. I can't remember her name right now, but I'll put it in the link maybe. And I followed a lot of directions. I hooked up with a lot of Facebook pages, and so I got a lot of directions and a lot of help as I was down here. I used my Google Blue Dot to walk around, and I used a translator. Believe it or not, most people do not speak English here. All of Mexico, so learning to speak Spanish is primary. We got a lot of work to do, all 3 of us, my wife, my son, and I, got to learn Spanish. My son is very good already with the dialect. He's been in the Spanish immersion since kindergarten. My daughter lives in Madrid, Spain, hoping maybe she'll help out later, but it's my wife that's the bottom of the barrel with Spanish, but I did pretty good. I used it all the time, and I remember a lot more than I thought I did. But this is just my journey, so just traveling around, exploring the afternoon, first time in Puerto Vallarta. I don't know how many times I've seen these guys on different YouTube channels, but to be standing here and videoing it myself was kind of surreal. There they go. They all land at different times, and I wanted to catch that. I had no idea where I was, but I knew I was right where I had been watching all these families that moved to Mexico and Puerto Vallarta, and here I was standing in basically what I had been watching 24/7. And you want to talk about manifestation? Let's talk about it. Nassim Haramein, resonanceproject.is, one of probably my top favorite leading person to follow. He has a whole project on the island of Kauai, and it's called resonance.is is the link. And Nassim Haramein is really what I think is the prodigy, the follow to Einstein. And he solved the general relativity and quantum. He made a solution, and it's in scientific papers. It's solved. But here we are at the top of the Malecon. I think I was just kind of realizing I was at the very beginning of the Malecon here. I had walked up a little while, and then I videoed this, and here I am just kind of walking and figuring out my way. I didn't know really what I was doing. I still don't. I'll let you watch for a while and enjoy. Yeah, there's a lot of pharmacias, pretty much every 20 feet. I didn't go into any one of them, but it looks like you can get whatever you want here in Mexico. But it's just like anywhere else. If you're looking for trouble, you'll get it. But we're looking for peace, harmony, love, helping our fellow human beings. Puerto Vallarta is on the ley lines. Even Lay's potato chips is trying to bite up the land. Google it if you want to. But it is a place where you just feel the energy. Look at them, still swinging. These guys. Anyway, it's an interesting walk here. This was a main area that I walked back and forth a lot on later in my travels, but this was all first for me. So, peace. Here I am on the balcony. First night, full night in, and kind of figuring it out here. It was really actually nice. It was a hostel I was staying at, 10 to 10, a vegan ramen hostel. They had no vegan ramen there, though. Just like a lot of things in Mexico, they're there and then they're not. So, but I enjoyed hanging out on this balcony. There's people watching, a lot of action. Los Arcos. You know, this first night I was in, there was this amazing show going on, night after night. And it was a local show. A lot of locals showed up from all over Mexico to hit this plaza at Los Arcos on El Malecón. And this guy was giving a performance. It was pretty funny and amazing. I wish I understood more of it, but you can watch. Maybe you understand more, whoever's watching.
When they come to take you down, when they bring that wagon round, when they come to call on you and drag your poor body down, just one thing I ask of you, it's just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling, sugary. Shake it, sugary. Just don't tell 'em that you know me. Shake it, sugary. Just don't tell 'em that you know me. You thought you was the cool fool, never could do no wrong. You had everything sold up tight. How come you lay awake all night long? Just one thing I ask of you. It's just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name.
And here I walked down the Malecón, a little south, and rented all these tents. Every night they're open. They have cakes. I watched them actually making the cakes inland at their homes in the neighborhood, preparing for the night. But these juices and cakes look awesome. I can't wait to have some with my wife when we come back down, my son. But I kind of had to do a little look but don't taste the entire time I was there. And it was packed with good food, good snacks. I don't even know what they make. Some of the stuff is just so unique and so amazing. And it's right here on the Malecón every single night. Puerto Vallarta.
Still have to stand out in the pouring rain. One last voice is calling to you, and I guess it's time you go. Just one thing I ask of you. It's just one thing for me.
Every night this pirate ship comes out and shoots some fireworks in the sky for all the tourists, but it's actually pretty cool. And then it cruises away far out into the ocean around the peninsula of Punta Mita. But yeah, this was, I was watching this for the first time, like, wow. This is the Church of Guadalupe. I lived right around the corner from it, so I was around that a lot. And I pretty much got to know these guys every single night they packed up after being patrolling all day. They would pack up around 7, 8 o'clock at night and then roll down the street. I even have some video later in another episode probably that I waved to them, and my wife was on FaceTime, and they all gave a thumbs up and waved to my wife on FaceTime driving right underneath my balcony. But coming across back and forth these streets, I mean, you want to talk about Mexican sidewalks and steps, just Google it. Anyway, it was pretty cool. These guys are keeping the place safe. Puerto Vallarta is one of the most safest cities in Mexico, as far as I know. Yeah, they got these big clubs on the Malecon for tourists, but not interesting for me. Fun to look at, though. So yeah, I'm traveling around talking to my wife most of the time. This is it. You know, I missed her a lot. Just walked around and talked to my person. Sent videos late at night. We'd talk back and forth, and she'd see what I'd done all day, and the way we kept in communication. This was basically the same walk home to 10 to 10, my hostel I was staying at, which was really nice. Had a little community of people coming and going, got to know some people, and very inexpensive, you know, like literally $9 a day USD. So it was worth it. I got to know these corners real well. Christmas tree was still up down there. They took it down by the time I left. And I'm home. Out on my balcony. Looking down the streets of Puerto Vallarta. Okay, here we go. Come out of my hostel in the morning and head for wherever I'm going. Can't quite remember, but I think I was just heading to Planeta Vegetariana to get a juice, and I ended up getting the whole vegan buffet. But this was a cool walk. I found the streets up to Abasola, and each street has its own artwork. There's art everywhere, so check it out. Couldn't believe I ran into this. I was shocked, but it became typical later. But this was an incredible first impression. And this was just one of the most beautiful places to be staying right down here. I just kind of got lucky. And having the Church of Our Lady of Guadalupe bells going off, you know, all the time, and all the birds, all the things you can't hear. I'll do in another video where it's just the sounds, and it's pretty cool. So I'm just strolling over here, I think, to Planeta Vegetariana. So we'll see about that. But that's a theme and a storyline for later in the episodes. Once I become once the process is finished. But look at these steps. Beautiful. Everything is colored. Everything is wonderful. And these are the back streets. This is not tourist sections. These are just where people live and work and move around.
Looks like I'm heading down a little bit and then up. But the hilliness of the central area is very interesting. There's a sliver of, well, not a sliver, but there's flat areas. And then if you go up a block or two, you're going 45-degree angle.
And here I was coming up upon Planeta Vegetariana, and the scene was incredible. Doesn't do it justice on these shots, but climbing right up these steps, you can see got all the colorful little messages on each step. I was looking forward to getting just a nice green juice or something before my hike to Las Animas. I was gonna bust to Boca de Tomatlan, and look at this. Come right up in here, and all of a sudden I just can't resist. It's a vegan buffet. Chilaquiles, chile rellenos, and check this out. So yeah, let's kick it off some Grateful Dead while I'm eating my chilaquiles and my chile relleno and enjoying this buffet for 250 pesos, 12 bucks American. Like I said, most I spent the whole trip. This was like a splurge. So good, so tasty. I can't wait to bring my wife here.
You don't do like I do. Never fall in love with someone like you. 'Cause if you feel just like I did,
came for the green juice, ended up with a buffet of amazingness.
But kids don't know, they can only guess how hard it is to wish you happiness.
So I finished up my breakfast, headed out, and listened to the church bells of our church of the Lady of Guadalupe. And check this out. Like and subscribe if you want to. Peace. Ended up, I was staying only a block away from here, so even though this was my first time being blown away by the old architecture and the ancient civilization aspects, I ended up coming and going from this area quite a lot. So this was my first shot.
Something else to do, and your heart gets bored with your man and it changes you. Well, it's a doggone shame.
Once I had gotten out around my little area, realized where I lived, this was a mercado. Beautiful little spot, very peaceful. I sat here for about a half an hour, did a recording. A couple days later just meditating. But this is me just figuring it out. But it's a nice little plaza right in the area around where I was staying. And the beach right there, Los Arcos, Puerto Vallarta. And to the left, you get down to Los Muertos Pier. And the romantic zone is all that way. I found my way across bridges. You'll see that in further episodes and my travels. Anyway, just a real nice little spot to hang out. A lot of spots to sit, chill, and just peacefully relax. Enjoy.
And I hope you like jamming too. And the rules ain't no vow. We can do it anyhow. I will see you through. Cause every day we pay the price. We'll live and sacrifice. Jamming till the jam is through. We're jamming. To think that jamming was a thing of the past. We're jamming. And I hope this jam is gonna last. No bullet can stop us now. We need to beg, no, we won't bow. Neither can be bought nor sold. We all defend the right. Judge and children must unite. For life is worth much more than gold. We're jamming, 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 jamming. And we're jamming in the name of the Lord. We're jamming, jamming. We're jamming right straight from your holy Mount Zion, holy Mount Zion, just seated in Mount Zion. It rules all creation, yeah, we're jamming. Up to our war, we're jamming. See, I wanna jam it with you. We're jamming. And John, I hope you're jamming too. John knows I'm not to fry. The truth again is high. To keep you satisfied. True love I know exists. Is the love I can't resist. So jam by my side. We're jamming. Yeah. I wanna jam it with you.
So it looks like I'm heading up this bend that I found down near the Malecon and the bridge. There was 3 different places to cross over to the more romantic zone. A couple of them were highways and roads, a couple of them were bridges. These cobblestone streets were a fantastic idea. This was the River Quale, peeking out over the bridge for the first time. Lush, beautiful. The smells, the sights, the sounds. Looks like a boring little bridge, but absolutely fantastic. Yeah, the hour's getting late all over the world.
cup is empty. Your cup is full. Maybe again. There is a fountain that was not made by the
At this point, I've been Puerto Vallarta for only a day, and I'm looking at everything for the first time. And this is downtown Puerto Vallarta, not where my family will move or live, but I stayed down in this area so that I could get to all the other areas. It was a central point to get to all the areas where we may live. So enjoy the walk. So this was just my first day, Sunday, after I got here. Just looking for a place to live for me and my family. If you want to watch and see in real time how that works and what happens, your guess is as good as mine. But here I was. The Eagle was landed, and I have a lot of walking and a lot of places I've seen. So there's more episodes to come, and really just a fantastic time. But if you knew what was underneath it all, when we get to the end on the big reveal, well, then you'll understand. But I hope you all have a good night. Thanks for watching, and yeah, bienvenidos. Vámonos!
And there ain't no use in trying to deal with the dying. I cannot explain that in line. Your crack country lips, I still wish you'd kiss, as to be by the strength of your skin. Your magnetic movement still captures the minutes I'm in. And it grieves my heart, love, to see you try to be a part of a world that just don't exist. And it's all just a dream, babe, a vacuum, a scheme, babe, that sucks you in a feeling like this. I heard you say many times that you're better than no one is better than you. If you really believe that, then you know that there's nothing to win and nothing to lose. From fixtures and forces and friends, your sorrow does stare. That hype you and type you and making you feel that you gotta be just like them. I'd forever talk to you, but soon my words would turn into a meaningless